How's it going, fellow pickers? It's been a long time since I've posted any kind of a product review on this channel, and I thought this was the perfect time and this was the perfect instrument. So before we take a look at this, we got to get a few things out of the way. If you like this video, please hit like. It helps the channel a lot. If you want to see more mandolin lessons and mandolin related product reviews and things like that, hit subscribe and hit that little bell notification so YouTube lets you know every time I post something new. If you'd like to learn the tune that I played on the intro, which is the Bach Cello Suite 1 Prelude, you can go to my Patreon page, which I'll put right here, as well as in the description below. So with all of that out of the way, let's take a look at the Gold Tone mandocello. So I should start by mentioning that I'm not affiliated with Gold Tone, but I do run a guitar store in DeKalb, Illinois called Axe and Hand Guitars, and we are Gold Tone dealers. So I do have a little bit of a conflict of interest in this review because to some extent I'm trying to sell it, but to be totally honest, I'm not sure that I really wanted to sell that fast because I've been having a lot of fun playing it. I got it for obvious reasons. I'm a mandolin player, and how often do you go into a guitar store and see a mandocello on the wall? I just thought it was going to be a really cool thing. And really for what it is, it's at a really good price. It comes in at $1,200, which is a lot compared to a lot of other stringed instruments. But when you compare it to other companies that are producing mandocellos, it's really not that bad. So I was a little unsure of what to expect. But when we got it in a couple days ago, I was really pleasantly surprised when I opened the case. The tobacco sunburst finish was done really, really well, and it's incredibly attractive. It's fully bound, so it has binding on the front, back, the neck, the F holes, the headstock, and all in all, it's a very, very attractive instrument. But I know for most of us, that's not our first consideration when we're buying it. We want to know how it sounds. As far as the sound, it's kind of exactly what I would want from any mandolin family instrument. It's a solid spruce top with maple back and sides, rosewood board, and acoustically, it's very punchy. It definitely has the tone, that mandocello tone. And it's really satisfying. It's more than I would have ever hoped for at this price point. It does come with two pickups. It's got a humbucker pickup in the neck and a transducer in the bridge. Being, I think, more like having grown up in bluegrass, I haven't used a lot of pickups on my acoustic instruments, and I've always been a little bit skeptical of them. I've tried mandolin pickups, and I'm rarely happy with them. I think that the tone of a mandolin is so hard to capture with a pickup. With that said, I think that they do it as best as you possibly can. With the two pickups, you kind of have more options. You obviously have the warmth of a humbucker with the brightness and clarity of the transducer. I think that alone, neither of these pickups would have worked, but together, especially with the blend knob here, where you can kind of control how much of each pickup you have, it's kind of the best solution that you can get currently. And then obviously this other knob is just volume. So I know I was reading in reviews and some people were a little bit unhappy about the look of the humbucker pickup. I will say that because it's a floating style, I'll try to get it to where you can see, you can remove these. So if you don't like how it looks, you can just always take it off. Obviously, hopefully you would have some comfort with wiring and working on an art shop type instrument, but most techs at your local store would if that's something that you wanted to do. I probably would have fallen into that camp until playing through the pickups and then thinking that really, I think I would keep the pickups if I were to buy this instrument. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the link to this instrument in the bio. So if you want to look up more information and get some of the more nitty gritty specs, you can find that there. But really, I want to focus a little bit more on just getting you an idea of how it sounds. So we will run through a tune with a microphone, and then I'm going to run through with the two pickups together at 50-50, and then just the humbucker, and then just the transducer. So yeah, let's take a look at how it sounds. All right, so I'm using a Shure KSM32 for the microphone and a Heritage Audio preamp, an HA73.